I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like something's in your eye. Hello, tip stare, baby, move a couple times. See you undercover, baby, you can try to hide. I see you in disguise, baby, you can tell a lie. Oh, you can't fake it, listen to your playlist. When I'm alone, I know you hate it. I feel it in your tone, baby, you can't replace it. Pick up the phone, just admit that you want a piece of me. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel like magic. I'll make you feel it. I'll make you feel like. I see what you want. You'll be thinking about the way I turn you on. But you see in the oasis in my palm. Take a sip, but come on, you need something easier. I'll make you feel like. Say, ooh, who am I gonna make you feel like? Slim waist got a face like moonlight. You step into a new life. X left, so I knew I had to move right. I think you might be the next best. I've been looking for a new buy. So let me show you what you do right. Yeah, let me show you like. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I am in it, you won't. Watch the way I move out, the way I move on. Wash away all my sins and lay on my tongue. I'll be making you laugh and making you numb. See, I am in it, you won't. Make you feel it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Now it's Pato. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Hangs in a cross. And he's quick to get rid. Threads one in. And the pass is intercepted. Pato's selection here is, of course, entirely logical. There are so very many looking forward to seeing him here.
Couldn't agree more, Peter, when you consider how much he brings to the table. We all know about his qualities on the ball, but what I like in particular are his two signature moves. The diagonal runs he makes into the box at full pace, and then the runs he makes out wide, stretching the fences. If he's allowed to do that, his impact could be massive.
His talent level is boundless. He is a boy with bounce in his step. Takes the shot! No, he's missed it.
Saliba clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Messi. Now it's Pato. And this is Eto'o. Kimmich. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Ødegaard tries to pass it through. Not the most accurate pass. Schlotterbeck. Messi. No goals as yet. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Eto'o is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Great chance here from position A1. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Alonso! Nearly, but not quite. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Ødegaard. Gerrard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Gerrard. Pato. And here's Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Sensational from Eto'o! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Number 9,
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That's Bebeto. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gerrard. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, that's fabulous.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Half an hour played now. Aimed beyond the defence. Neymar receives it in a... Neymar! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Rijkaard. Now it's Eto'o. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Eto'o. Santos are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point.
It's Eto'o! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Eto'o really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And he's had it nicked away. Pass somewhat off target. And he's there to retrieve it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And this is Bebeto. He is through here. Silvestre Gets across to intercept that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Eto'o. And the through ball. Oh, super ball! And the shot! Wonderful from Bebeto! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Santos have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Eto'o! Oh, good finish. They are purring, truly purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
And we've reached half-time. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Gets us going once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Brilliantly cut out. Rijkaard. Ambitious ball here. Oh, that's clever. Silvestre makes the interception. Well, there's the clearance. That'll be a throw. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Looks a good ball through. Ødegaard. Oh, he's having a go! Fantastic from Ødegaard! A finish of true class! Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Manchester United cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Nicely weighted ball. And Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Timber. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Pato. He's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, that'll certainly improve their move. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Messi. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he latch on to this? And this is Eto'o. And he is... Can he finish? Oh, that could be pivotal! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Eto'o demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Santos go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That has not gone well. Xavi Alonso. Timber looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Wefinesse! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Santos, palpably stronger, better, superior.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, that is one way to stop him. It's a searching pass. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Substitution for Santos, number 11.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 7, Owen. Substitution.
Somewhat off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Owen. Manchester United perhaps contemplating their next change here. "75 minutes played. Nice bit of trickery. He might be in here! It's all! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Timber plays it across. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Pass is just off target. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Kimmich cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ødegaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Eto'o. Driving forward. Oh, he's burst through! Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Xavi Alonso. Santos clearly now in lead preservation mode. Neatly clipped into space. Courtois claims comfortably. Xavi Alonso to Messi. And he welcomes it in.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking to play him in. That's Bebeto. Ødegaard has found the net here, of course. Oh, that's well spotted. Xavi Alonso. And it's Timber. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
And now,
One-sided
like to read
and
out
only
our
one
fan
winner,
club
Peter.
members who are
The players
celebrating their
didn't show enough
birthdays today.
togetherness, and it